can hear me now. I was just talking to myself, I guess. Okay. Gloves back on. Huh? Did we turn off? One sec. I was just talking about the alert thing that they were testing today. Yeah, a government. Just went off because it's 2 p.m. Okay, I'll sculpt. Hopefully you can hear me. Get my gloves on. Doggies are in here, but they're going to go for a car ride soon, aren't you? Yeah, let me take my glove off. You can say hello. Here's Bogus. He's saying hello. Okay. Now he's going to think that we can do that all the time. His gloves get really sweaty and gross. I bought some cotton ones that I wanted to try, but then I put them away somewhere and I can't find them anymore. I put them away too well. Gloves are on. Okay. Oh, that was the water. Hey, Jamie. Jamie on YouTube. Okay. So, here's our little baby head coming together well. I think my back, though, I could probably make it a little, like, shorter. No, yours are too dirty. My partner has some cotton gloves that he uses for his keyboard, but they've got, like, keyboard dirt on them. But are you the only one over there? Probably are. This is bumped a little. Go a little bit belly. There we go. Put my seat up a little. Don't want to pull the ring down. Yep. There we go. Lift this up a little. I'm worried that if I move it, it's gonna ruin everything. That's better. Bit better. Okay. Cheryl should join you over there. Yeah. Okay. I think the back of my head might be too big. I have a skull. I'll get it. There it is. and bone clones. So it represents 40-week skull, but resin shrinks. And they also, all the sutures are like mashed together, so that's not accurate either, because a real baby's sutures wouldn't be all closed. But it can show me the plates. Yeah, definitely too high. So to fix that, I'll show you. You can't really see. See that? I want to make that just a little bit shorter to be closer to that. Ooh, don't be rolling. I'm gonna get a tool. I feel like roller. I'm gonna give it a bit better. This is tiny, this little skull font. Much smaller than a 40-week baby. Maybe it was a tiny 4-week baby, but again, I think the resin and the molding and everything shrunk it quite a lot. Cheryl and Jamie over on YouTube. Hilarious. Jamie doesn't share. I got it online from Bone Cleanse. Bone Cleanse is a website made in the US. I have a few different sizes, but they're pretty cool. Just a little. That's better. You deal. You deal fine, Cheryl. As long as they're not stolen from someone like bone clones. Some people have done that, I believe, anyway. We went to an oddities exhibition a while ago and there was 3D printed skulls everywhere that looked just like bone clones, which was it's a bit sad. Looking at this piece of clay and I'm like, is that ready to go there yet? I think it is. Where would be a newborn skull though? You know? Like if there's already files out there that could be from bone clones, from people 3D scanning bone clones stuff. You might be getting closer to the fun part. Add some more to the face. Kill on my hands. I should just put it through the pasta machine. I will mute you and I will be back. Now you can hear me again. Let me know if you can hear Andrew putting on his shoes. He said that he couldn't hear the dogs barking before. Did you guys hear the dogs barking? He said I have to speak louder too. He said I'm too quiet. I don't think it's a microphone. I think it's just me talking quiet. Working out how wide I want the face to be. Doggies are going to go for a car ride. Bye, I love you. So that way they won't bark in anticipation for him to get home, because they like to do that. Ooh, we're pretty close. You see? Pretty close. Oh, I could not yell. Not that comfortable. Okay. I wonder if you like, I wonder how much you could hear of the pasta machine, but I don't want to destroy your ears, so I have to mute you. There we go. Yeah, I never used to use a pasta machine, but I do now. I got one probably about 5 years ago, and it had a crank handle, and that killed my arms. Oh my God, they were so sore. So then I did some more digging and I found this one with a motor. Problem solved. I think everyone needs to experience the crank on a pasta machine though, because you don't appreciate the motor as much if you don't. I'm streaming on YouTube and Facebook. I was going to add Instagram and TikTok too, but it's too complicated because of the vertical thing. Not sure whether it would work out. Might test it one day. But I like the widescreen better for YouTube. So it's looking. Oh, it's roughly about how wide I want it to be. I'm listening to music. I wish I could put music on for everyone, but the whole copyright thing doesn't let you do it. Let's see how far we can get with this one. Got a flat face right now. Should measure how long the face is. Just a little bit more to go. Then I can start adding some face to it. I should get Jamie on here singing actually. She's got a good talking voice, so I bet she has a good singing voice. Same with you, Cheryl. You guys could do a duet. That's her face. It already looks so real. It's one of those things you have to appreciate every step. You don't like it now, you won't. You may not like it later. I'm pretty happy with it now. A blob face. Smoothing out a little bit, even though it doesn't need smoothing at all. Just a little bump. Might add eyebrows next. Normally I would do nose. Might do eyebrows. Because I've got this little ridge hair waiting for them. I'm gonna fill that in. Hey Roger. Roger's coming to visit. Oh no, too scared. The doggies went for a car ride. Is this a stage? I decide whether or not I'll keep going. You don't really think much about this stage. You just keep going, really. This stage is like, it matters, but it doesn't, if that makes any sense. Like, it's just part of the process. It's a part people don't think about when they think about sculpting something from nothing. This bit's probably one of the, I wouldn't say the most tedious, but because you don't have a face yet, it's kind of just, it's kind of mindless. I'm just blending in this little strip of clay, which will become some sort of brow line. If I get it right, this baby will have fantastic eyebrows. You have to show your draw off heads. What's a draw off head? You're gonna tell me. Oh, my drawer of heads. And get it now. There's not a lot in that drawer anymore. Most of it was dismantled. Had some legs in, well, had some legs in it. Did I keep those? Maybe. I have a lot of work to do. I'm just looking at them. They could count as drawer heads at the moment. My big baby with the cracked leg, I am just waiting for my niece to be big enough for her head size to match, and then I'm going to use her limbs as a model for them because I think I'll like them more than the ones I made. We'll see. If they're not better, I'll just go with the ones I made and make another leg to replace the one that cracked because the cracking was really bad. I'll add the nose now. Honestly, how does the cracking happen? That's what I'm asking too. No, I think because I was using what did I use for that leg? Super Sculpting? I think it was a Super Sculpey. I'm real crap in this mix. But I was using Super Sculpey on its own and it cracked really badly. I think the mix, the clay mix, there's something wrong with it. But my other leg was a mix with Super Sculpey, I think. So it might have been Super Sculpey's fault if it was the same batch, which it could have been. Cracking can happen when air is trapped in the clay, but I don't really have many issues with that. Like if there's air trapped in the clay, it can bubble out a little. Nose bridge, which looks nowhere near where I want it to be, so figure this out. Switch to my pin. Yeah, I was pretty devastated when it came to that leg cracking, because especially because it cracked up the middle of the bottom of the foot and the top of the foot all through the detail. I was gonna fix it, but at the time I didn't have enough time to fix it, so I'm like, screw it. Screw it! I'll make another one. I hate having to fix things. Way back when I first started sculpting, I dropped a head because I would sculpt heads and then I would wrap them up and I'd just carry them around with me. And I think I was out helping my sister with her paper route or something, and I was carrying my baby that I'd made, and it hit the concrete and just broke into like, well, cracked really, really badly. That was one of my first experiences with cracks. And then later on, they would crack at times during baking. Like most of the time, they close up anyway. And I wasn't selling my sculpts as one of a kinds at the time anyway, as well. But I would use Pro Sculpt, and I wasn't getting any cracks with Pro Sculpt. I'm kind of sculpting a little bit backwards for me. If I go quiet, it's because I'm deep in concentration. And some little bits onto the side of the nose. Jamie could never bother me. Looking a bit, looking funky right now, but I don't mind. Wait till I get all the clay on it. And look, it'll still look funky, but it looks better. Okay, now I've got to mix some, warm up some more clay. So I will be back. Microphone. just getting a reference picture. Okay. You know, I should do that. In the end, it probably wouldn't look anything like your pictures, but I should use your baby pictures one time. My goal for this is to finish it. So I'm not going to finish it today, but over the next couple of days, I should be able, if I work really hard and don't be too self-critical. We will see. I want to aim for like 5 days. We'll see. Most of my heads take years because I'm very self-critical with them and perfectionist. Can you imagine a mix? A Cheryl Jamie mix. It's already been almost 40 minutes again. My other goal was to get up and move every 30 minutes or so, but I feel like I'm only just warming up again. You see it? Gonna add a top lip. I'll try to. I have to add a smaller piece and then add it on top. I'm trying to I think I'm trying to build it too quickly. So I'll do a smaller piece. Wedge it in there. There's a little bit of a gap on the nose. Flattening that in there. Give myself more of a base. And then I think I'll do that again. I can already tell this nose is way too big. But it'll get smaller as I add the detail. It's a nice size, see? eyes is sticking out way too much. But I don't want to reduce it until I've got the rest on. Can I pull a little bits of clay off my table? If I leave them on there, the clay will eat into the plastic. If it eats into the plastic, imagine what it does to your hands. Probably add some eyes now. You can still see me. Yes, got my picture in my face. Just ruined the thing on my computer. There we go. Try and put my picture in the corner. There we go. That's better. Congratulations on your first reborn. When I started like this. I'll keep going until Andrew gets home, and then I'll have like a 30-minute break for lunch. Almost 3 o'clock. What do you guys have for dinner or lunch? I think for most people it's dinner or lunch at this stage. Hi, Lara. Small on the side. Bedtime for Linda. Pizza. I haven't had pizza in a very long time. I eat mostly the same thing every day. For lunch, it's going to be chicken soup that I put curry in. So it's like a curried chicken soup. I'm gonna put this on my face, blend it into the eyebrows a bit. I just don't want the face to be sticking out too much. What type of pizza do you have, Jamie? I like pizza with a lot. I like pizza with um, just everything on it. If it doesn't have green peppers or mushroom, it's not pizza. It's just cheese bread. My mouth has to come out a little important. My hands are getting cold, so it's a little bit harder to warm it up. Pepperoni, pepperoni pizza. We don't really get pepperoni pizza here. We have pizza that has pepperoni on it, but it's not usually the only thing on pizza. See, the nose isn't too big. The mouth is just too small. I think my brow line might be too low. I love pineapple on pizza, as long as it's not only pineapple. I'm not a big fan of Hawaiian pizza, like pineapple and ham on pizza. Still prefer the lot. Making the brow line higher. So I think it's slipping down too low. Oh, puppies are back. 9 more minutes and then I'm having a lunch break. Did you hear the puppies running? They love going for car rides. That's good. That means that this microphone is doing its job. Did you hear them bark earlier in the other video? Grilled chicken and a baked potato. That sounds good. When I come back from my lunch break, when I come back from my lunch break, I'll pull out a couple of the heads that are in the drawer. That's good. All I could hear was dogs barking when they moved, so I'm like, oh my gosh, guys. Take a little bit off the chin. This side has like almost a blade, but it couldn't cut you. That's better. Look at that little face. Starting to get some personality now. Might have Jamie's personality. I have a blank silicon head of Mia's, but I don't think I have a sculpt anymore. I think it got ruined in molding. Can't remember. It's gonna be cute. Still feel like the face is like drooping down too far though. But at the same time, it's like, is it? I might get the sculptor started my niece out. It's just over here. Excuse me. Ooh, this is my niece's sculpt I did of her side by side, which I'll probably never change from this because it looks just like her and the shape's just it's perfect. So if I do another one, I'll have to use this one as my model because she's not this little anymore. She's big, big girl. She had cone head. She's a good model to use though. She'll tell me if I'm slipping too far. So I think I am slipping too far. Just make sure you can still hear me. Yeah. Look how big she is compared to. They probably look pretty similar in size, but it's definitely smaller. She was 7 pounds, so that's my niece. We will forever stay like that. If I want to make it, if I want to do any more work on the sculpt, I'm going to have to make a copy of it because I'm too scared that I'm going to work on the sculpt and then lose what she was. Because I've spent probably about 5 hours just holding her and making the sculpt be the same shape as she was. I think this nose is too low. We're going to chop off the nose. I'm going to put higher. See, just removed it from there. Just a tad, just a tad higher. Because I think the nose bridge will actually come from up here. If I pop the eye lines roughly. I don't really want to add them yet because I'm just trying to get the shape, but I put the eye lines roughly there. You can barely see it, I'm sure. Yeah, that looks better. That doesn't look like my face is falling off the form. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Let me go get one of the drawer heads now before I go have lunch, just in case Jamie goes to bed before 1 a.m. What have we got? Okay, we have Harry, Clay Harry, perfectly him. And then I also have this monster clay. Look at that face. Isn't that cute? This is a big head, like really big. Like if I compare to her, look how big it is. I don't think I'll ever finish this sculpt, but she's cute in the drawer. see who else I got in there. So I have this one. It doesn't actually have eyes. I sculpted those eyes in. Can you see her? She's cute. She's fun to play with. Okay, one more. Maybe this one. This is one I did when I was traveling to the Dolls of the World Expo. She's only got half her face, and she's a little prummy. It's not focusing. If I do that, it's a little bit better. Not really, but I like the head shape of this one. This side isn't as done as this side, but you can see how little compared to her. £7 compared to, I don't know, maybe £3. I have more too, but I'll save them for another time. I'm gonna go have lunch and then I'll be back. Give me, let's say, 3 o'clock now. 30 or 40 minutes. They live in a drawer because you can only work on so much at once. And when you're like me and you start new things all the time, projects build up. Like this one, I probably was working on. How old are you? How long have I lived in this house? This one's probably 10 years, nearly 10 years old. 10-year-old baby. Same with this one, nearly 10 years old. Yeah, fun times. Okay, I'll be back. 30 to 40 minutes.